cowboys and cowgirls. I'm Cowboy Jack, and today I'm really excited. Do you see where we're at? Take a look up there. We're at Cook and Grow, the place where cooking is made fun, right here in College Station, Texas. Today, I think they're gonna let us learn how to make pasta. You know, we buy pasta at the store already made, and all you have to do is boil it in water. But if you didn't buy it in a box at the store, you have to make it yourself. Today we're gonna learn that that's a really easy process and really fun, and we're gonna get to do all of that right in here at Cook and Grow. Come on guys, let's go check it out. Wow, what a really colorful entrance. This is great. So here we are inside the entrance to Cook and Grow, and we're gonna go inside and meet with my friend Chef Gina, and she's gonna teach us a whole bunch of really cool stuff today. But whenever you're cooking, you know, you don't want to get food on your clothes. I don't want to get food on my really cool vest, would I? So what do you have to do? You have to protect yourself. So what would I protect myself with? I think I'm going to put on a Cook and Grow apron. Look at that, it says Cook and Grow right there on it. This is a really cool color too. What color is that? Yeah, that's green, good job. All right, well, it's not going to fit over my cowboy hat, so I got to take, guys, y'all laughing at my hair again? Stop it! All right, let me get my apron on so I can go ahead and put my cowboy hat back on. Maybe stop some of that laughter. All right, whew, that's over with. Let me get my hat back on. All right, now you can stop laughing and we can go get cooking. Come on. Oh wow, here's my friend Chef Gina. Hi Chef Gina. How are you today?
How are you? Thank you for being here.
All right, well thank you for having us. So this is your place here in College Station, Cook and Grow.
Yes.
So what do you guys do?
So we cook with kids. So
you cook with kids, that's
super
so
fun.
cool. Well, I'm kind of like a kid. Can you teach me how to cook?
Of course I can.
That's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I see a ton of equipment here. I mean, look around this place.
Now lots.
So is this like, this is kind of like where you would keep all your seasonings?
Yes, that's where we keep all of, there's a lot of weird stuff you'll see.
Weird stuff? Like what kind of weird stuff? I've never seen this. That says cinnamon, but it doesn't. I usually see cinnamon in a powder form.
I know.
This is like cinnamon sticks.
I know. You want to smell it?
Yeah, let's smell it. Let's see if it smells like cinnamon.
Crazy,
It does. Wow, that's really cool. Who would have ever thought that cinnamon comes in sticks? All right. So this is a whole bunch of different seasonings.
Yes, we have some herbs, we have flowers. You know what this is? Without reading?
I don't know.
No? Let's see. I'll show you.
Guys, take a look at this stuff.
They're flowers.
These are flowers? Wow, it kind of smells like raisins. Hibiscus flowers. Wow, hibiscus flowers. Did you know that hibiscus is the state flower of Hawaii?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna pour these back in your hibiscus container.
Oh.
I didn't know we even cook with flowers.
Yes, we make salads, we make drinks, obviously teas and all kinds of stuff. Let's see.
Wow.
What about this?
Ooh.
You know this.
I kinda do, I kinda do.
They just look a little different. Let's see.
I mean, they kinda look like peanuts.
Kind of. Grab one.
Are these chickpeas?
They are.
I guess,
But
right,
then
these are chickpeas.
try to bite it. Try to take a bite.
Really?
Is it soft enough? Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Will you eat it?
No, that's like a rock.
Yes. So we cook them. You can soak them and then cook them.
Oh.
I guess this is how they look.
So in their raw state, they're too hard to eat. You actually have to,
they're like beans.
you
super
soak them
hard.
for like overnight or something like that?
A couple of hours
okay.
at least, and then you boil them in water.
I eat a lot of things with chickpeas in them, but I've never seen one raw. And it looks just like a peanut, but
Just tiny.
Don't try to bite it like a peanut. That would,
Yes.
you'd end up with a hurt tooth. You'd have to go see Dr. Kenny at the dentist.
Today we're making pasta.
Pasta?
Yes. Do you like noodles?
I love noodles. Are you
Ooh,
kidding?
who doesn't?
Cowboy Jack didn't get this size by
God.
not eating pasta.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
familiar with it.
Do you know what you call fake spaghetti?
The fake spaghetti, no.
It's an impasta. All right, well,
That's a good one.
All right.
Let's, yes. Well, if you don't like pasta, I can always eat it for me. That's just part of my job. I can always
I love
volunteer
it.
to
Well,
do
you're
stuff.
bad luck for you because I'm a big pasta eater.
Oh man.
So this is our cooking station for today.
Yes, this is what we're gonna use today.
Okay.
So today we're gonna make pasta. Everybody can do it at home. Everybody has the ingredients. There's nothing fancy in here. This is all-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour. So just like flour out of the bag you get at the grocery store.
Out of the bag, just all-purpose flour.
Okay.
So everybody has this.
All right.
I think. And then we all know what these are, right?
These are juggling balls, right?
They are.
No, guys, you would not want to juggle these. These are raw eggs. These come from chickens and they're really good for a ton of different foods, but they're breakable and the insides are really runny, so we got to be careful with them. In fact, you never want to handle eggs ever without an adult present because it can make a really big mess.
Oh, yes.
Right.
And we're gonna have lots of fun cracking eggs. Let's see if you can crack it with one hand.
With one hand?
We'll see.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then we have, this is olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yes.
That's the oil pressed out of olives.
Exactly. And then this is salt. Everybody has salt.
Oh yeah.
And we have a fork. And then we have this guy. Do you know what this is?
An egg spoon. What do you call it?
It is an egg separator.
Egg separator.
So there's two things inside the egg. See the
Okay.
yellow part?
The yellow part is the yolk.
It is the yolk. So this friend is gonna help us separate the yolk from the egg white.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So we're gonna actually do this and we're gonna use the egg separator to separate the eggs.
Yeah.
So we'll get to do this and show you an egg sample of that.
An egg sample.
See what I did there?
You're
All right,
good.
that's it. Just a little trick I know.
Then perfect. So we're gonna do that. Then we're whisking. Because those whisk, remember, those are super fun, but they're huge. It's
Too
gonna
big.
be huge, too big
Okay.
for what we're doing. So this is easier to just whisk with a fork.
Okay.
Okay? And then we all know what this is.
That's a roller pin.
Yes, but we're gonna use it just to roll. Or not. I've seen, sword fights and all kinds of stuff with this, just because we cook with kids.
You know, when Cowboy Jack was a little boy, Cowboy Jack's mom used to say, "Get in shape."
We all have
That's another
stories.
story altogether. So, hi, Mom.
Right, my mom is probably like, And then this is, do you know what this is?
I do not know what that is. That
This
looks really
is-
cool.
I know, kids love playing with this. I mean, so do I, right? It is a pasta dryer. Oh gosh, yes. It is a pasta dryer. So we get to make our noodles and we can hang them here. So pasta you can dry, you can freeze, or you can just store in little bags and put it away. Mine never makes it to the freezer because I eat it all.
So you make the pasta, you hang it on here to dry. Just dry it out in the open air?
Yes.
And how long does it dry for?
Like forever.
Forever?
Well, not forever, I'm kidding. But then the longer it dries, the harder it gets. You
Okay.
see, that's why store-bought pasta is like super, super hard.
So that stuff has been hanging for a long time.
Or yes, they
Okay.
use other equipment to dry it,
Sure.
but it gets super, super hard because of that.
Well, I don't think the stuff you buy in the store would probably be as fresh or as tasty as the stuff we're gonna make today.
Definitely not.
All right, well, let's get into it.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What's the one thing we do before we start cooking?
Jump up and down.
No, before that.
Tell corny jokes.
No. We wash.
I know what it is. Wash our hands. That's right. Okay.
But then I have just a couple of questions because
Okay.
I want to make sure that everybody knows this.
Okay.
When we cook, do we lick our fingers?
No.
Especially if we're working with eggs.
Yeah, eggs can carry a few things that need to be cooked before you taste them. So you don't ever want to try raw eggs.
Never. It can get your tummy sick.
Yeah.
So we don't lick our fingers.
Okay, no
Then,
finger licking.
Do we pick our nose?
I don't think picking your nose is ever a good idea.
Well, at least not when we're cooking.
Hey, Cowboy Caden, did you hear that?
Now, do we scratch our belly buttons?
No.
Do
Ew.
we play with our toes?
No, not while we're cooking.
No.
Not while
No,
we're cooking.
Not while we're cooking. Perfect.
Okay.
I'm so glad that everybody knows that.
I know all
So-
the rules.
Good.
So-
Then we're good to go. Let's go wash our hands.
All right, let's go wash our hands.
Just in case I have a little guide over there just in case.
Look at that, guys, a guide to learn how to wash your hands in case you had any questions. But I'm gonna show you exactly what we need to do. And I think the rule in food prep is 20 seconds, right?
20 seconds.
All right, so let's turn on the water. Woo! I'm gonna wet my hands, get a little bit of soap, and then let's start scrubbing. 20 seconds. That's 10 times 2.
There is, yes. We can sing a song. You see a song there?
I'm not very good at singing. I'm not much of a I'm more of a hand scrubber.
You were my whole because I'm not singing.
I'll let you sing.
No. I'm good at counting and cooking.
All right, well, 18, 19, and 20.
You're good.
All right, so I'm all scrubbed up. Now I'm gonna rinse it off and make sure we don't have any soap left on our hands. You wouldn't want to accidentally get soap in the food. That'd be silly.
Yikes. Yeah.
All right, so that's done. Now we need to dry them off. Oops.
Good.
Oops. So it's a good idea we wash our hands for 20 seconds in food preparation because that's kind of a code, right?
It is.
But it's also a great rule of thumb. Whenever you're washing your hands after you go to the restroom, after you come in from outside playing, especially if you've been digging in the dirt, or, I mean, a lot of different things you need to wash your hands, but go ahead and wash them for 20 seconds.
Very good. Okay, now we are gonna get started here.
All right.
So we said we were gonna play with the eggs. We're not playing with eggs. I take it back.
Okay.
But we are gonna crack it. So when you crack an egg, everybody thinks that you should crack it here. You see on the edge.
That's what I was
Or
gonna do.
on the corner, you know, anything sharp. Well, actually, we should not do that.
Okay.
We want to crack it on a flat, hard surface. When you crack it in a sharp edge, what happens is it just increases the chances of your egg. Let's say it will shatter. You know what shattering is?
Oh, yeah.
Just goes. We don't want crunchy pasta.
No, we don't want eggshell in our pasta.
No, it makes really good crunchy pasta. So we are gonna crack it like this, okay? When we crack it, I think I need to do it harder, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta do it a little bit harder than that, Chef Gina.
You hear that? So, and I can see it too. I try to not leave the whole thing here. So I'm gonna place my fingers here. Of course they're wet, and my thumbs are on top. They're only holding each other. I'm not pushing down the egg. So I'm just gonna put them here. And basically I'm gonna open the eggshell.
Okay.
If I squeeze, it's gonna be, and we don't want any to happen, okay?
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see. Look, boom.
Look at that.
I know.
And now we got an egg in the bowl.
Yes. Now, I'm gonna show you how to do it with one hand. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are y'all ready?
Now, keep in mind, she's a professional chef, so you don't try this the first time out. It takes a lot of practice.
Just really like cracking eggs. Look at that. See?
Wow, okay.
Let's try.
All right, so
But this time, I'm gonna hold the egg separator because we need the yolk.
can I use 2 hands?
Wow.
Okay, fine.
I'm kidding.
I'll do one hand. Okay. We'll give it a shot and see how I
Let's
can
try. What if?
do. May have been a little overly ambitious there.
Such a pro.
Look at that.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him squishing the egg. Okay.
Hey,
Very
you can just
good.
call me
Look
Chef
at
Jack
this.
from now on.
Oh my, chef. We're like master chef.
Oh,
talking
okay.
about such a pro.
Wow,
Look at
so that's
this.
just the yolk right there. Okay.
Instead of grabbing it with your hands.
Whoop.
That's another superpower I have.
Did I squish it too hard?
Nope, you're good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at you. You're
Bada boom.
master.
Isn't that what Chef Emerald used to say?
Bada boom. You're good.
All right.
Very good. Now we're gonna whisk it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Try to use the back of your fork.
the back of my
Yes.
fork. Okay.
Just like this. No, you were good.
Okay.
And just try to tilt it a little if you need to. And then whisk. Very good.
Look at that, guys. I'm a whisker. A little different from like a cat's whisker or a dog's whisker. We're actually whisking it to mix it all together. How's that looking?
Very good. So we need to see a single color.
Okay.
You see some spots are lighter.
Whisking away. All right, I got it all whisked together.
Very good. Now we're gonna get started with our very complicated process of 3 ingredients. Right?
Okay.
So, do you know what a pinch is?
I do know what a
Not
pinch
like
is.
pinching your sister, but like a pinch.
Like a little crab pinch.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's do 2 big pinches of salt.
1, 2.
2. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna add half of that oil.
You mean oh no, you don't pinch oil.
You don't.
We're adding
I mean, you can.
half of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Very good.
All right. Now I bet you want me to whisk it up again.
Again.
I'm getting good at this whisking.
We're not gonna measure. So I'm using this as a 1/4 of a cup. But since we're not measuring, if I was measuring, I need to be like super, super precise. The reason why we're not measuring is because it's easier when you learn how to cook something without measuring. You will know by texture. You will know if it's too dry. I know it sounds super hard, but it won't be hard.
We'll figure it out.
Yes. So we're just gonna get a little scoop, and again, since you're the whisker, so let's just keep doing it. It's super, super liquid. Do you think we're making batter or dough? Do you know the difference?
What's the difference between batter and dough?
So batter is like pancake batter.
Ooh, that's
Like
pretty runny.
liquid,
Yeah,
yes.
pretty runny.
So it is, yes. So thicker than milk, but just runnier than dough.
So if we're making pasta, we're probably making a dough then.
A dough.
Okay.
Yes. So it's like super fun. Who doesn't like playing with dough? So we're gonna do 1, and then we're gonna whisk.
Okay.
And it's gonna get thicker. This one actually, look, it's gonna start looking like batter first. So whisk, whisk, whisk. Look at that. We wanna use the back of our fork to smash. You know, we don't want all those lumps in there.
This is a little trickier than I thought it would be.
No, it's not. Just a professional whisker. He doesn't want to brag. Look at that. You're
She's
doing great.
calling me out on my whiskey.
Look at that. So that looks like batter, right? So we're gonna add 1 more, and it's gonna get thicker. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna mix this up and make it even thicker.
mix.
Whoops, I spilled a
It's
little bit. Oh, spilled a little more.
Oh, just wait. It's gonna be. Cooking is messy, so we're totally used to that.
Wow, this is turning into a
I mean,
dough.
it's a lot more fun than buying it.
Absolutely. If
then
we bought it
here-
at the store, all we'd be doing is boiling water. That didn't. Watching water boil is kind of like watching grass grow or paint dry. There's not a lot going on.
No, and then here, you know exactly what's in your food, which makes it better, right? Let's see. We're gonna add more flour.
Wow, it's
of
getting
it.
tricky to
It's gonna
mix
get
because
really
you have to
hard.
have good, strong arms.
Oh yes, today is arm day. Very good. Okay, so, and it's getting hard to do it in that tiny bowl, right? So we're gonna dump it in here.
Dump it out? I can dump it out.
Very good.
There we are. We're dumped out right on this cutting board.
This
Or-
is when,
What do you cut? Is this a cutting board?
it is a cutting board.
Okay.
We're using it as a mat,
Okay,
just for now. So, now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is when I said, remember when I said it was hands-on? This is what I meant.
Okay.
Like you're
Well, you want me to
actually
get
going
this
use
fork
your-
out of here?
Get the fork out.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that
Wow,
fork
okay.
to the side. And then you're gonna squish it. So if you do this, like just like pet it or mix it, it won't really get mixed. So you have to knead it like you mean it.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it all around.
Yeah.
Boy, it is kind of sticky in there.
It's like
You guys see what
slime.
that's really sticky
Yeah.
right now. But I guess we'll keep working it until it's not sticky because you don't want sticky pasta.
You don't. But it's gonna be super, super easy to mix with your hands. It's just easier than with a fork because you can feel it.
This is really fun.
So now we're gonna use our table. We need a little bit of flour. Beep, 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 beep. See, just like that.
Okay.
And then you're gonna, with one hand,
Guys, look at my hands. This is really sticky right now, but I promise, I'm sure Chef Gina doesn't want us to make sticky pasta. We're gonna get to where it feels and looks a lot different.
like this. So you're gonna grab it.
Oop.
I know. Grab that flour. That flour is gonna help you. I know. I promise your hands will be clean one day. I mean later today. Very good.
I feel like it's already changing.
You see?
It actually smells really good.
It does.
That's
Wait
funny.
to try it. It's so good. We're gonna grab it. So I always tell kids, roll, fold, stretch, roll, and fold, actually.
All right, so
go,
roll, fold.
and then roll it again. So
I'm not very good at your directions.
You are. Look, I want to show you once how we do it, okay? So I'm doing this, then fold it, then do it again. Fold it, do it again, okay? You see that, but my hand, see?
Wow.
It's getting softer,
That's really cool.
but I'm only using one finger. Now I have smaller hands than you, so, see that? Now try. So you're basically using this part of your hand.
The palm of your hand.
The palm.
Okay.
Bottom, and then fold it, and then kind of do it again. Let's try.
All right. Let's see.
Look at you.
I'm trying to copy exactly what you were doing.
Yes. So just do this, fold. Very good.
All right.
You see? It's soft.
It is soft. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's almost kind of spongy, like I put
Look
a.
at that.
Whoa, that's
know.
really cool.
Oh, that is that gluten working on. So
That's
we
crazy
need
to think that this is just egg, flour, salt, and oil.
I know, right?
And we didn't put any water in this at all.
That's it. We don't need any water. We're gonna roll it out.
All right.
Now, everybody starts doing this. When I hand them a rolling pin, I look around and I'm like, everybody has a circle. Like if we're making pizza. We're not making pizza. So we're gonna make like a long strip, okay?
Okay.
Now, we don't use the handles. The way to do it is you start here, put your fingers again on my tiny hands, and then you're gonna roll it.
Okay.
When you run out of hands, which I usually do, I do this, and you do with your arms. See, like this. And this thing's gonna get longer. You're gonna use your arms.
Okay.
See this part? It's actually easier. And then we're gonna fold it like a letter. This is when everybody asks, is that how you fold a letter? It is. This is how we're folding a letter. All right? And you see now is just to make it longer, so we're just gonna keep this shape.
Okay.
Then I'm ready to
Roll
see.
it out.
Yes.
All right, here I go.
Of course, he doesn't run out of hands. Big hands.
This is really cool. It actually kind of fights back on you. Remember how spongy it is? When you're rolling it, it still wants to be spongy, but we're trying to roll it out real flat.
Yes, he will behave better.
Well, this is really neat. I mean, it's kind of fun. Let me look at
like
something one more
magic.
time. You guys come in real close and look right in front of where the rolling pin is, and it kind of bunches up right there as we go. You see that? Almost looks like a wave building. That's really cool. Wow. I didn't know pasta could wave at you. Look at it. All right, well now what?
Very good. Okay.
Do you mean to fold it like a letter, or are we done rolling?
No, we're done.
All right.
We're gonna move to this side of the table. Now he wants to take a nap.
No napping on my
No
watch, Mr.
napping.
Pasta.
Okay, so thing is sticky. Hold it. Usually, we don't want to add more flour. You're gonna feel it, so it's not sticky. Look at your hands; they're almost clean.
They're getting closer. They're getting
Very
closer.
So we're good. Okay, now this is a pasta press. Okay.
Pasta press. Okay.
So here is where you crank it. You see the rollers?
I do. That's really
So,
cool.
look, they go like this. They're rolling towards each other. What
Okay.
if I do it like that? it won't take our pasta, right?
No, it's going the wrong direction.
Here. So if I do it backwards, you'll be like, Miss Gina, this is broken. No, it's not broken, but you're doing it backwards, okay? So I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Just to hold it.
All right.
And what you're gonna do is I'll be holding it with your left hand.
Okay.
We don't know which one is sorry. Left hand, right?
Okay.
So with your left hand, you're gonna catch it. And with your right hand, you're gonna crank it, okay?
Okay.
Remember to not always go this way. So we're gonna change spots.
Okay. Rotate.
Rotate. There you go.
All right, so I'm holding with my left hand.
Now you're catching it with this hand.
Oh, I'm
right
catching
here.
it with this hand.
Yes. And then crank it.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see. Now it's
Whoa.
gonna have the same thickness.
That's crazy. I mean, it's getting really thin. It's going all the way through that pasta press.
It's like growing, did you see?
Wow, I mean, it's got really big.
Now this was number 7.
Okay.
The smaller the number, the closest the rollers are.
Okay.
So this is 7.
Okay.
We're gonna roll it once more through 7,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go to number 4, and then to number 2. So this thing's gonna grow like
Okay.
a lot. I'm so glad you have long arms so you can like grab it.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
All right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Wait, rolled it the
Not
wrong
really.
way.
But it was just to make sure that they were paying attention.
Yeah.
I mean, very good.
Wow.
You see,
It's even
grew,
bigger.
right?
We're going to run out of room here.
Oh, just wait to see.
All right, so
Now we're on 4.
we're on 4. We're going to make it even thinner. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm holding with my, or you're holding, I'm catching.
Yes, you're catching. So whenever it's gonna fall in your hand, remember not to pull, just to catch.
Okay.
Very good. Ready? So it's getting wider because it's getting thinner.
Wow.
That.
That is really thin. That's almost like paper. Running out of room here. I don't want to tear it.
No. Let me see your arm. You're gonna be holding it like this. It's gonna get long, so just get ready.
Look at me, I've got a pasta arm. Okay, wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
All right. So this is number 4. Definitely bigger, right? Doesn't it
Yes,
fit on
absolutely.
the table? Look at that.
That's big enough to be a belt for Cowboy Jack. Almost.
Let me see. Now let's make so it was the first time on 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go do it again. Let's see. I think it can grow more. Oh yes. Then we grow when we eat it. So it's all about the growing, I'm telling you. Keeps going.
This is like a huge sheet of paper. This is crazy.
Yes. So you can just hang on your arm, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes. And then we'll take like that. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Look how huge this pasta is. I mean, that's ginormous. This is insane. All right, so that was number 4. Now we're gonna go through number 2.
This is gonna be
This is
paper
gonna be
thin.
really skinny.
Yes. So, ready?
I'm ready.
So, there you go. Let's go.
Oh, wow, guys, this is insane. That is the thinnest pasta I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's because it's gonna get thicker. Once we cook it,
I need to fold this up before I break it.
yeah.
Can it lay on itself? No. Okay.
Not yet. Oh, I'll make sure that it doesn't fold over like that. It's
Okay. We're running out of places to put this pasta. It's so long. Woo, okay.
Now, let's place it right here because it is fragile, let's call it.
So you may put it on the flour.
Place it on the flour.
Okay.
Then we'll add some flour on top.
Look at that. You can see the flour right through it because it's literally paper thin. Well, thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper.
Do we need to cut it again? This is getting crazy.
No, it's okay. Have one more. Look, you're almost done.
All right. Wow. That's a whole lot of pasta.
I know. Look at this. So we're gonna add a little bit more flour. you know what? I'm just gonna use my hands. Let's see. Okay, and we're gonna place it here. Remember we talked about messes in the kitchen? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
So this is an acceptable mess though. See, we're making a little bit of a mess on the countertop, but we're not getting it on the floor.
No, it is super easy to clean.
Okay.
We just scrape it with this to the trash can and into the trash can, and then that's it.
Wow.
Now, I'm gonna do one and then you're gonna do the rest, okay?
Okay, I'm watching and learning.
Look.
Wow, look
One,
at that.
and then you're gonna do this. Okay, let's see.
All right. I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
I think so too.
How'd I do?
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
Whoops, we got a little pinch there. Now we just kind of rub it in. All right.
Very
that is
good.
Good looking
Such a
piece
good
of pasta.
student.
One day never made pasta, the next day I might open an Italian
I
restaurant.
know. Now you have no excuse.
I think I'd call it Cowboy Jack Spaghetti House. What do you think?
I think so. At
Maybe.
least I think you were aiming for at least a pasta Wednesday or something like that.
Maybe we'll work on the name some, but you get the idea, right? Okay.
Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab mine just too. And now, okay, wait, before I do that, look at this. So this is how we cut it.
Okay.
This is an attachment. We're gonna obviously place it here. And here, look, can you guess what shape are we making here?
That looks like maybe linguine or something.
And then this.
Ooh, that's got to be angel
Angel
hair.
hair.
Okay.
All right, so we are, you see that? Very good. Now, the same lever we use, we're gonna use it here. You ready? Oop, I guess I'm not ready. Same thing,
Okay.
see? We're gonna crank it. Let's see, and you probably wanna see this.
Guys, come
Right
around over here. This is going to be
here.
really cool.
Ready?
All right, so I'm going to roll it.
So
and it's
you're
gonna come
gonna
out here.
crank it.
Am I going to catch it?
I hope.
Okay. Whoops, that's right. Okay.
Very good. Ready?
Ready.
Ready? Are you ready, guys?
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at
Wow.
that. That's satisfying.
That is so cool.
Oh, look. Catch
Whoop,
it. Catch
whoop,
it.
Don't fall down on me.
Oh, sorry.
Whoop, I need another
Pasta
arm.
babies. Look at that.
I'm bound to drop some pasta here.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Look. So,
All right. Whoop.
I'm going to place
Look
it.
at that.
It's okay.
I threw the handle.
Look at that.
Guys, look at this. This is like a pasta noodle. That is so
sometimes,
cool.
look, gets stuck. So we can just do this. I think that you are such a pro. Your first time.
Beginner's
the
luck.
first
Beginner's
time,
luck.
That's what I would call it, because sometimes
Wow.
the pasta,
So
this
we're
is
just-
why you don't want to do in here the first time, because it just comes out interesting, say.
I mean, look at this. This is like real pasta, and we made this from scratch.
No, look at that. Isn't
That
it
is
cool?
so cool.
So when you cook it, you can make, this is what I do at home though. I make little bird nests,
Okay.
and then I put that in a Ziploc bag, like a little plastic bag, and then I put it in the freezer. So store-bought pasta takes between 8 to 12 minutes to cook. So, and this is fresh pasta, so it takes from anywhere from 40 seconds to 2 minutes to cook.
Well, that's a lot
So
faster.
you don't get any fresher than that.
Wow.
I know. So when you put it in the freezer, you can freeze it, and it goes from the freezer to the boiling water, 2 minutes. Boom.
Whoa.
It's like you just made it. It's super cool. isn't
Hold on. You just accidentally did a
What?
trick there. You just did a trick. I want to try that. I did it too.
I think this calls for a high five.
You want to do
ready?
a high five?
I think so. We just did such a good job.
Gotta
You
watch
ready?
out for this. Yeah. Oh, hold on. You're loaded up. That's not cool.
I'm just
Look, I'm the youngest
not
of 4
professional.
brothers. I know what's going on here. All right.
right.
1, 2, 3.
yes. Take that.
All right.
Very good.
See, and
So-
that's why we wear an apron.
And a hat, because Ooh, look funny.
All right.
So here, we're gonna make angel hair.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm gonna put mine into this angel hair maker. Let's do it.
Look at that.
Whoa! What? This is so fast.
No! Want to slow down? We can slow down.
That
Look
is
at that.
so cool. Look at this pile of angel hair pasta. That is so unique and so cool. Wow. All right, guys. Well, now that we made our pasta, I mean, this stuff looks really tasty, but you have to cook it, right? You have to boil it first. That's what we're gonna do. So we've got a pot of boiling water right here.
We need to make sure that it's a rolling boil.
A rolling boil, okay.
So not
Hey,
just
what are those
some
leaves
bubbles.
you have in there?
Those are bay leaves. I always cook it with, cook my pasta with bay leaves. It gives it a little bit of a flavor, like
Did you know
minty,
that bay
kind
leaves
of.
actually are native to Texas?
They are.
Yeah, you can actually go out and find them. It's really cool, but you have to dry them for a long time. Kind of like you'd have to do this pasta if you weren't going to eat it right now.
Yes.
Okay, so what?
Are you
Anyways,
ready?
I interrupted you, Chef
no,
Gina.
no
I'm
worries.
sorry. What are we doing here?
So we're cooking it.
Okay.
Okay. So when we cook it, like I said, it's a rolling boil. We are gonna now. Remember how long it's gonna take to cook?
I think you told me 40 seconds.
It is fast. Look at that.
Whew. Guys, I just got lunch there. Look at that.
I know. So this is marinara sauce. Because just you can't go wrong with marinara sauce.
Wow.
And do you want some Parmesan cheese?
Why not? Was I supposed to use my hands? Because I just jumped in
Yes.
with my hands. Okay.
I know where the spoon is, so let's try it.
All
Let's see.
right.
You let me know.
Ooh.
Do you think you can tell the difference between store-bought pasta and fresh pasta? Let's see. Let's find out.
Well, let me see if I can make myself a clean bite here. All right, here we go. Oh, wow.
I know, right?
Excuse me for talking with my mouth full, but guys, look at this. I mean, we made this just a minute ago, and it is so tasty. I'm gonna have one more bite. I have to. Sometimes pasta can be kind of tricky because you have to wind it up with your fork. And actually, when you're using the best manners, you would have a fork and a spoon. That's a really tricky, old-fashioned way of doing it. I'm just gonna dive in.
So good, huh? Well, what if this one is not as tasty? So I'm just gonna have to rinse it off and see if you can try it.
Boy, oh boy, I mean, that is really good pasta. And think, I mean, all this is flour, oil, salt, egg, and look, we've got our own whole meal right here in this bowl. That's so cool. All right, wow, this is the angel hair pasta. Boy, that's a big bowl of pasta. I think we made more than Cowboy Jack could even eat. That's a whole lot. All right, bring it on.
We don't waste food.
Wow.
But Jack's gonna have to share.
Okay, well, in with a little bit of marinara sauce. Ooh. Look at that. Can't forget the cheese. Now I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. We've got a really cool pasta dish. And like I said, when you're trying to use good etiquette, you have a fork and a spoon. What you do is just like this. You get a few strands of the pasta, and then you use the fork as like a little plate for it to get a good, round, perfect bite. And see how it's all put together really nice on that fork? You can do this with spaghetti or angel hair or any kind of pasta. think the angel hair is even better than the linguine. It's really good.
You can tell by the texture.
Wow, let's do that one more time so
good.
you guys can see. One more time with the spoon trick. You can try this, and it helps you eat spaghetti and things like that a little bit neater without making such a mess. I made this bite a little bit too big, but I've never been scared of a big bite.
So good, right?
Really good. Wow. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. Wow, guys. Well, this was so much fun. Thank you, Chef Gina, for having us. This was fantastic.
Such a good job.
I really appreciate it. So if you had to rate me as a pasta maker, what would you say?
Going with the 9.99999.
That's almost
Out of
10.
9.
I'll take it. Oh, out of 9? Then I won. I won the pasta making contest. This was so cool. Thank you so much for having us. All right.
No, thank you so much.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Whoop, gotta put my apron back. You guys are laughing at my hair again, I know it. Let me get this apron off here. If I can.
I'll take it.
All right, well this apron is dirty, so I'm not gonna put it right there. I'm just gonna set it right here in the hamper so they can wash it up. All right, let me get my hat back on so you guys can stop laughing. Wow, what a fun cooking experience. One day you've never made pasta. The next day you heard Chef Gina. I'm a 9.99999 out of 9 on pasta making. Wow, what a great adventure we had today here at Cook and Grow in College Station, Texas, learning all about making pasta. That was so fun, and it tasted really, really good too. If you had a good time, make sure to click subscribe to Cowboy Jack, and that way you can follow us on all of our adventures because we do a whole lot of them. And we have a whole lot of fun stuff. So parents, make sure you're following Cowboy Jack on Facebook. And we've got a lot of other cool things coming up too. Like if you needed a happy birthday shout out or something like that, you can find me on Cameo. Anyways, I hope you had a great time. I know I did. And until next time, yeah!